Hey, so for the second song in our virtual summer, I'm going to be teaching you a shanty called General Taylor. Now, I learnt this one from my dad, and it's what you call a capstan shanty, which is a shanty that was used to help sailors keep in time with each other when they needed to do repetitive tasks like pushing the capstan wheel around. And this one is part of a set of songs that celebrate the life of a sort of legendary sailor called Stormy. But in this one, it's also got mashed up with the life of General Zachary Taylor, who was eventually the president. So you've kind of got bits of both of them happening in the same song. We're going to teach it in 3-part harmony, and I'm going to have some friends to help me with that. But we're going to start it off by teaching you the tune, and then we're going to do each part. And then once we've got it all down, then we're going to sing the whole thing together. So to teach you the tune, I'm going to sing you through a verse and a chorus so you can hear how the whole thing goes. And then we're going to break it down line by line. But here's the shape of it. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. To me way, you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way, you stormy, carry him to his burying ground. So that's the shape of the whole thing, and now let's break it up. So we're going to start off with just a verse, and I'll sing a line and you'll sing it back to me. We'll do it nice and slow. General Taylor gained the day, General Taylor gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor he gained the day, General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground, carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. So that's the whole thing. We'll sing it through all together one more time before we move on to the chorus. So, General Taylor gained the day, walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor he gained the day, carry him to his burying ground. So a handy thing about this shanty is once you know the verse, you also know at least half of the chorus because the second and fourth lines stay pretty much the same between them. So you've only got two new lines to learn. And they go like this. To me way you stormy, 2, 3. To me way you stormy. To me way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way you stormy. To me way John, carry him along to me where you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. So now you've heard the tune for both the verse and the chorus. We're going to sing it round a couple of times just to put those together for you. Now, if you need to go back and listen to any of the teaching in this again, then you can do that as many times as you need to. And one thing with singing the tune on this is because we get all of the solo lines, you might want to cut the word ground a little bit shorter so that you've got time to breathe before you have those really long way squiggly bits. So let's get a fresh pitch and have a go at this. One, two, and a three, and a go. General Taylor gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor regained the day. Carry him to his burying ground. To me where you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me where you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor regained the day. Carry him to his burying ground. To me where you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me where you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Cool. Now, once you've got that, it's time to move on for some harmonies. One and a two and a three and a go. General Taylor gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor regained the day. Carry him to his burying ground. To me where you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me where you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. We dug it.
Okay, I'm going to teach you the middle part for General Taylor. We only sing the response lines in the verses as well as the chorus, so I'm going to click where the verse will be singing and sing you through the part. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. So the way we find our starting note for this part is listening out for tay in the tune. So the tune goes, General Tay, and that's our note. Repeat after me. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Your turn. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Once more. Walk him along, John, carry him along. And the second response line goes like this. Carry him to his burying ground. Your turn. Carry him to his burying ground. Once more. Carry him to his burying ground. And then that leads into the chorus, which starts like this. Way you stormy, your turn. Way you stormy, once more. Way you stormy. And then the next bit you already know. Walk him along, John, carry him along. So those bits together sound like this. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Your turn. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. The next line goes like this. Way you stormy, your turn. Way you stormy. once more. Way you stormy. And then we add on the bit we already know. Carry him to his burying ground. So those two together sound like this. Way you stormy, carry him to his burying ground. Great. Okay, I'm going to sing through the whole part now, and you can join in with clicking instead of the words at the start. Okay. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, carry him to his burying ground. Great, let's try it with the other parts.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a go. General Taylor gained the day.
Walk him along, John, carry him along.
General Taylor regained the day.
Carry him to his burying ground. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, carry him to his burying ground.
So we're going to finish this off with a lower harmony. Now I'm going to sing this all the way through again so that you can get the shape of it. And because the harmonies don't sing the changing lyrics in the verse, I'm just going to hum that part for you. But it goes something like this. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, carry him to his burying ground. So now let's break that down. So for the verse, I'm going to teach you the 2 lines that you sing together, and then we'll stick the hums in between it to build it up. So, walk him along, John, carry him along. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground. And that's the verse. So just like in the other 2 parts, we're going to shamelessly steal a couple of lines for the verse for the chorus, or there's one little twiddle at the end of the second line. But it goes like this. Way you stormy, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy, way you stormy, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. And you've got the chorus. So now let's just sing that round a couple of times, just to make sure that it's nice and settled before we see how it sounds with another part underneath it. Again, I'll just hum the words parts, and you can come with me on the parts that you actually sing. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along, way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Now let's hear how that sounds with the tune underneath it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a go. General Taylor gained the day.
Walk him along, John, carry him along.
General Taylor regained the day.
Carry him to his burying ground, way you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground.
Alright, so that's all of the different parts of the song, aside from the words, and we're going to get to those. Now, if you want to go back and listen to your part again, just to get it nice and steady, then you can do that as many times as you need to. But if you're ready, then we're going to have a go at singing the whole thing together. Now, it's only the tunes that get changing words, and there's 5 verses, and then we repeat the first verse one more time, and we're going to put the words on the screen for you. Everybody else, you just keep singing the same stuff. And I'm going to be joined by some more members of the song team so that we can have all of the parts going at the same time, and hopefully by you. So, with no further ado, let's give this a go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a go. General Taylor gave the day.
Walk him along, John, carry him along.
General Taylor regained the day.
Carry him to his burying ground,
way
you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground.
We dug his grave with a silver spade.
Walk him along, John, carry him along.
His shroud of the finest silk was made.
Carry him to his burying ground.
Way
you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along.
Way
you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground.
all over and down with a golden train.
Walk him along, John, carry him along.
And make sure that he doesn't rise up again.
Carry him to his burying me way, you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Me way, you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor died long ago. Walk him along, John, carry him along. He's gone, me boys, where the winds don't blow. Carry him to his burying ground. Me way, you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Me way, you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. We'll hold me boys and wake the dead. Carry him along, John, carry him along. Let's stow him in his little bed. Carry him to his burying ground. To me way, you stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way, you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. General Taylor gave the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. General Taylor, he gave the day. Carry him to his burying ground.
So there you have it. That's the whole song. We can't wait to sing it with you tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to be back in the morning with another song for you. And until then, thanks for listening. Thanks for singing along with us, and we'll see you soon.